don't know if we are going to have connection issues. I've had a very long weekend. I decided I might go live and chit chat with everybody for a second. If anybody's even woke, I don't know why I'm woke. Hey, gorgeously made. I'll be talking to you real soon. Hey, the lion and the lamb. Okay. All right, so it's a couple of us awake with me. Who else had an extremely long weekend? It can't just be me. Oh my God, y'all, honestly, this last week, I hope all of you guys are doing well. I had a very long week. Hey, Yezzy. Hey, the Empress. Hey, Tina. Hey, Tiara. Hey, y'all. Okay, so it's a couple of us woke. All right, cool. If y'all could, I'm a little hoarse. Oh, shit. Why not? Everything else has been. I don't know, y'all. I just feel like, if any of y'all feeling like I definitely been feeling like me personally, and I'll talk about this before I get into a read. I will definitely give us a read or whatever y'all want to do because I'm up for a second. Why not, right? I'm up at 12:20 a.m. Let me jump into the chat on my phone. Here we go. All right. Hey, I'm a seductress. If any of y'all feel like right now, if it feels like there's just a lot of because like I get intuitive messages for my own life, and I literally felt like some really I called my son. I told my son a miracle was coming, but I just didn't know how or where it was coming from, and it kind of did show up. And what's funny about what's happening, and I feel like it's not just me because it feels like things are so. I don't want to say chaotic because it's not necessarily bad things happening. It just feels like a lot of transitional issues happening, like a lot of changes that may have you wondering, like, why? Like, why now? Why is this happening? But I do feel like for a lot of us that the transitional things that we've been going through, I've been getting like the intuitive messages. It's because like it's getting ready to be some big glow up energy real soon. So if any of y'all have just been feeling like, because I'm just kind of like exhausted with thinking that I have a plan, right? What's the saying? If you ever want to hear God laugh, tell God your plans. And I've been finding it more and more, like, go ahead and sketch out exactly how you want some things to go, exactly how you're going to do some things and how you want things to go. And then it's like God just laugh and laugh and laugh. But it's not necessarily like things are going badly. It just feels like, I don't know. And maybe I don't know. But hey, Stephanie. Yeah. Hey, Marisa. Yes, it's not. Okay, first of all, I knew it wasn't just me. But maybe that's a message some of y'all need to know because, like, I just been getting, God gave me the message, like, I got the intuitive message, like, weeks ago. And that's kind of why, like, even though I've been a little frustrated because things aren't happening at the pace or the timeline that I wanted, it's like I just keep getting the intuitive message, just sit down and shut up. Like it's like literally like God is like telling me just sit down and shut up. Like, no, your plans aren't wrong. Like, implement your plans, do what you say you want to do, and just sit down and shut up and let everything else work itself out. And slowly things are starting to work themselves out. It's just not the way I planned it. Things are definitely working out. It's like I said, it's nothing bad happening. But none of the things that are happening the way that I plan them to happen. And some of y'all may be going through this too, and it could be driving you absolutely fucking crazy. Just sit down and shut up. Hey, sissy. On the real, I just been getting to work and got like, sit down and shut up. Because every time I think I'm going to do something and I know how I want it, and then I get disappointed because it doesn't go the way I want it to go. But it works out. It works out way differently and better than I even planned it. So, and like I said, it's just crazy how it's all happening. So maybe it's not just me. But like some of us, we just got it. It's like we're not in control. That's what divine timing is about, right? That's what the concept of divine timing is that nothing happens on your time. Really, it's divine timing. Some things you can control, some things you cannot, right? I'm just getting frustrated because it feels a lot of times it feels like you know, and then maybe it's not just me, the controllables, the things that I feel like I am controlled in, the things that I am carefully trying to be in control over. Why is those things not cooperating? But everything is working out. I feel like I got a couple of signs in here. I'm just going to do collective. A lot of y'all know how collective work is general. It may sound like I am telling your business. I may be telling your business. But I guarantee you, I'm not telling your business on purpose. So it's no need to take anything personally. It's all about our growth, right? I assure you, sometimes I trigger myself in things that I say in the reads. I speak to myself and trigger myself. So it's not personal. It is general. Y'all know, as always, please hit the like, comment, subscribe, and share button on the video. If you're interested in booking me, please email me at fortheloveofwatertarot@gmail.com. I sent out some privates tonight. I have a couple of privates I'm doing in the morning, but other than that, I'm pretty much all caught up. So if you're interested in booking, please email me. My intention was to have been going live and doing Q&A. I've had the greatest of intentions, but again, a lot of the reason why I am online at 12:25 a.m. is because I haven't had a lot of quiet alone. I need space and peace to be able to do this, and that's not always available. It's gonna get available though. It's getting available. Let's go ahead and get some messages for y'all. Let me see what y'all got going on. Spirit, what's going on for my collective, for my soul tribe? What do we need to know? What do we need to see? Give us some peace, love, light, and clarity. Let me pull a card for us, for you, the you I'm speaking to, whoever you are. Let me get one for the you. Spirit, what messages do you got for us for the you? Right side, see? This is for us to remain, to keep looking at things on the bright side. I'm hearing no matter how, I definitely feel like there's a message in what I was just talking about. This is definitely given to me like, look on the bright side, right? Like, yes, there is some negative aspects to everything, right? If you look at any situation closely enough, you'll find the negative to it. Yes, there's always going to be negatives, but I do feel like this is the divine literally telling us to look on the bright side. Keep your rose-colored, and I don't want to say rose-colored glasses on, and in a sense of like being in denial, but no, you keep your rosy outlook, your rosy disposition, your warmness, your cool. Remain positive, remain hopeful, remain optimistic. Yep, and see under here is broken. And see, like there's two positive hearts here, and then there's a heart split. Yeah, see, because I feel like this is how we kind of feeling. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Okay, let me just go on ahead. Talk to all of us. I don't know who I'm talking to. The collective, us. I feel like there's a definitely. Give me 1 second, because I can turn my music up a little bit. Okay, there we go. I think that's fine. There's definitely an energy. There is something here about us remaining positive. I feel like underneath the deck is talking about all of everything that we have going on and like why we being told to remain positive. But see, underneath the deck is a lot going on. I got heartbreak. I got being at the crossroads. I got like blinded. I got submerged. It's all about like being very aware of the pain that we've encountered. Things that's broke our hearts. Being very aware of decisions that we have to make. It's also an energy of like I feel like a lot of the stress and stuff we feeling is because we're blinded and submerged. It's like feeling overwhelmed because we don't see. It feels like I want to be positive. This is what I want to say. It feels like I'll be positive and optimistic about the future when I'm sure that there's something positive and optimistic in the future coming, right? Because I get the energy of like being in your feelings and being like submerged in your feelings over what you can't see, what you don't know what's coming, right? Knowing that you're at the crossroads, knowing that there's some decisions to be made, knowing that there's some crossroads shit happening, right? Because I feel like it is an energy of a lot of us are very right now are recognizing pain that we've experienced. And I feel like we also know, because we recognizing that pain, and we are at the crossroads. There's some decisions that we have to make. There's some decisions that we have to make, some choices. See, I feel like what's bothering us is what we don't know. Blinded and submerged. It feels like being in your feelings, because it's like not being able to see, right? Not being able to see some things. Having a limited view. Not being able to see that the future going to be positive. Can make it hard as hell, right? That's like having faith, right? I feel like a lot of us right now are feeling submerged, overwhelmed, and weighed down, because we focusing a lot on our challenges, our hurdles, the uphill battles that we have. But I feel like this is why Brightside, this is like just to stay, remain positive, remain hopeful, and remain optimistic. Like, I'm hearing like it's kind of like the energy, some stuff that we went through in the past, some pain we experienced. This is nothing like it's nothing that we can do to change some pains that we experienced, right? But you got to still be hopeful for the future. You still got to hope that the future is going to be right. If I'm making sense, I hope I'm making sense. Hey Science, hey Britt, hey Anna. Okay, let me get some energies. Okay, I feel like that's for us, right? So let's see. Let's talk about the energy that's going to be headed towards us. I'm doing something I barely ever do. I barely take shots. This week was a long week on me, y'all. This is the first private, a long, quiet time I done had in about 7 days. So let's see what energies are headed towards us.
I found this on the web.
Did you? Because I didn't ask you to look for anything, but okay. Defeated, hopeless, unmotivated, and wilted. Okay, see, let me tell you something. And now I'm about to tell you why it's so important for you to remain positive, hopeful, and optimistic. Because I asked what energies was headed towards us and what did we need to know. And I got defeated, hopeless, unmotivated, negative, and under the deck is wilted. And this is why we got to stay like that, right? Who the fuck want to be that? Now, I don't know what these other energies got going on. I ain't judging yet. But I just also heard something too, y'all. I don't know who this is for, but something about watering wilted plants. Don't go back watering. So somebody, I got a direct message. You will feel defeated if you go back and you try to water a wilted plant. Like something about not, I don't know what that's about, but something about watering a wilted plant. Like don't water something that's wilted, right? But I feel like we are being given advice for us to remain positive, hopeful, and optimistic, because energies we coming across is this, defeated and wilted. And like I said, now, this may sound a bit hypocritical. It's going to sound real hypocritical because it resonates for me. It may resonate for some of y'all. And it may sound a bit hypocritical to say, but like, how dare I just say all that stuff we was feeling and say we don't want to be this? Well, this is what we're dealing with. So I feel like this is why we have to remain positive. This is defeated. This is hopeless, unmotivated, negative energy, right? Bad luck, failure, disappointed, wilted energies, right? And again, you are what you eat, right? So either you remain positive, hopeful, and optimistic, or you go ahead and mingle in with the defeatist group, the hopeless, the unmotivated, the negative, the bad luck, the failure, and the disappointment energy, right? Right? For sure. Because this is the energy, I said what's coming towards us. This is, okay, give me some more about the energy headed towards us and what we need to know. Inner child, and innocence, and transformation. Okay. So I definitely think we are encountering some of y'all. I don't know what this is about, but some of y'all, I don't know. Y'all work with children. Y'all do something with children. I don't know. I'm getting like child therapist. Some of y'all, I'm getting like I don't know why I'm picking up like DCFS investigators and stuff like that. I don't know why I'm picking up some of that. Like something about children's safety. Some of y'all just coming across people, real talk. Because y'all going to encounter this, I feel like, this week. I feel like you're going to come across energies that's feeling very, people with inner child wounds that need to heal. Right? Like, it's giving very, like, people that's like, I don't know if they grew up around a bunch of crabs. It could almost be like somebody grew up around a bunch of crabs and they're a crab ass person, right? But this is like defeated energies of someone who was like, people who like really need to work on themselves. For real. It could be, cat, get on. You're not going out. Bye. It's always somebody. What's the meme? You're never alone. That's me. I'm never alone. This is the cat. He's trying to. He thinks he's going to muscle his way outside. He wants to make me open the sliding door and let him out, but he's not going out. But I digress. He thinks he's going to bully his way out. It's not going to happen. I digress. But it definitely feels like there's an energy of us encountering. Just keep this in mind when you come across this energy. When you come across somebody who have a defeatist attitude, that sees everything as hopeless, that's unmotivated and negative, it's an inner child issue. I told you, look at them. It's an inner child issue. This is somebody who need to heal some inner child issue. You're not going outside. Beat it. No, get down. Little jerk. Now I have purity, loyalty, and youthfulness, and you have a transformation. Ooh-wee. You know what? Some of y'all might run into some people that's so effed up. I hate to say it like this. But you might come across some energy that's so effed up that it may also be transformative. It may help you change and evolve on how you see some stuff. But I feel like this innocence is a different energy. Some of y'all are gonna, like I said, some of y'all, if you run into some real negative energies, remember they got some inner child, and some of them, the inner child wounds, it's literally inner child wounds. Some of them, it has everything to do with the way they were raised. Something about the way they were raised, something that could have happened to them when they were children. Give me one more. That's what I'll try. Cat fight. See? Balance. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm telling you right now, y'all gonna have to remain positive, hopeful, and optimistic, because I do feel like everything that you approaching this week, you're coming into situations in an energy of innocence, from a place of purity and loyalty. But I do feel like this cat fight is going to be tension, because you are coming to us, and see, justice is balance. Yep. See, I feel like you're going to be all right. Balance, desire. Yep. This is justice. See, it's going to be tension. I gotta find out what's going on. Let me see what's going on. It's gonna be tension, because I do feel like that's why you remain positive, hopeful, and optimistic, because you're gonna run into energies that's the exact opposite here. And I feel like the way you approach to things, whatever this is, because listen, you're coming across the exact opposite energy here. Right? This is dueling energy. When I ask for us, I got bright side, positive, hopeful, and optimistic. And then I ask what's coming towards us, what we encounter. I got defeated, hopeless, unmotivated, and negative. Right? So what that tells me, sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. I've been having equipment issues, sound issues, children issues, pet issues. I'm the issues department. You're getting ready to encounter energy and this is why you got to remain positive. Don't let this energy pull you into that. I'm getting that strongly, because I feel like you're right. I feel like you got balance. And I also feel like you being balanced, there's something about there's your stability is being desired in a situation. Because you're balanced, you're attracting. There's a desire and attraction for the way your energy in some way. There's a desire for your energy for the way that you approach something, because you are definitely encountering some real, dare I say, ignorant ass energy this week. I feel like you are going into situations in an energy of innocence, really, with purity and loyalty. But I feel like that's why this cat fight is here. That's why this is tension, arguments, and karmic interference. I feel like it's coming from a defeatist, hopeless, unmotivated, negative MFer. That's what I feel like, okay? I'll be honest with you. That's what it seems like. Let me get some for the bright side energy here for my soul tribe, for the collective. What's this bright side energy about? Pop me in the face, the world. See, listen, I told y'all, we are in transition, whoever I'm speaking to. It's like if you can't tell, because I can tell, things are changing. And it's like I said, the weirdest thing for me is they're not bad changes. They're not even changes that I necessarily didn't want. It's just the way they're happening. You know how you know the changes you want, but you always want the changes that you want on your timeline, right? You want certain things to happen when you're ready for them to happen. I feel like my camera is blurry and it's bothering me. It's irking my fucking soul, right? It feels like get that together. It feels like with the world here, Miss Brightside, this is a cycle. These are cycles closing out, right? It literally says new cycle, karmic completion, travel, fulfillment, achievement after obstacles, and success. So again, you are going to get the achievement that you want. Remember, we talked about the uphill battles and the climbs, right? Look, a spark. See, listen. I'm going to tell you something, too. It's important for you to remain positive, hopeful, and optimistic, because that's what you're going to attract. You will attract that. And you remaining in that energy, it will make you more desired, right? In some kind of way, it's going to bring in justice, because I got the spark here. Yes, I'm telling you. Remain positive. And again, because the world is about cycles closing out, right? It's the last of the major arcanas. No matter what cycle closes, because there are changes, no matter what's changing, try to always look on the bright side, right? Don't try to see your glass as half empty, see it as half full. Because with every change, there's always a glass half full scenario to it, right? There is. No matter what changes, because whatever changes and whatever ends, it always opens up possibilities for new. It always opens up a possibility for the new. Whenever something ends, it just does. Let's talk about this ignorant-headed energy I feel like you're getting ready to encounter with this defeated. Because I asked what was we comfortable, what energies was we going to encounter. Look, self-worth. See, this is somebody who got self-worth energy, got self-worth issues. This is an insecure person. And also, some of you're going to be literally dealing with someone who wanted you to feel unworthy, right? This could definitely be, I don't know, for some of you could be coming across somebody who in the past wanted to make you feel defeated, right? For sure. This could be somebody who wanted to make you feel defeated. For sure. Because I'm getting that. I feel like this could be somebody who wanted to make you feel effed up about yourself because they feel effed up about their self. I'm just going to be honest. Hey, Mahogany. Thank you, Red Man. And listen, for some of us, this is a direct message to us. If we've been feeling kind of defeated, like, it's important for us right now. I got to tell us, because I feel like this is important too. Some of this is just a direct message for us. It's important for us right now, no matter how, like I said, no matter how some cycles are changing, and how some new cycles are coming in. We are having some karmic completions, and no matter how defeated we've been feeling about some things, make sure that we remain positive and heal that, and understand that the things that are changing and that these cycles that are happening, we have to not take some of this shit personal. Some of this stuff that's happening to us is not personal, and I think a lot of us are taking it personal. We are allowing certain things to make us feel defeated, hopeless, unmotivated, and negative, and we taking it personal. We taking it as a personal attack that we're not getting certain things, or certain things not happening to us because we're not worthy, and that's not true. So if we're like, no matter what's changing for you, please make sure that you're seeing it in a positive light, because cycles do close out. Like I said, no matter what ends, with every ending, it's always, that's why death is rebirth, because death is an ending, but it also is an opportunity for new. Okay. But I feel like some of us are coming across energies with people who feel hopeless and unmotivated. They need to heal their unworthiness, for sure. It's going to be people we're going to have to put up boundaries with, because for sure, if you want to stay high vibrational, you definitely have to put up some boundaries against some defeated, hopeless, negative ass energies. And for some of you, this energy going to double back and apologize. Like somebody may be real negative and nasty because they feeling fucked up, and then they may come back and apologize for being that way. Give me one for this inner child energy. The Empress. See, somebody might got mama issues. Look, death, letting go. Somebody may have mama issues. I just heard something really weird, and I don't even want to repeat it like that, but I heard it like, I don't know. It could definitely be somebody with mama issues. I don't like that whole thing when somebody be like, well, somebody ain't been right since such and such happened. Life happens to people. Life, you know. And we all go through ish. And sometimes, no matter what somebody goes through, it doesn't give them permission to be a horrible human being, right? And I do feel like some of you could encounter, I feel like I am so blurry and it's bothering me so badly. I'm so sorry, y'all. I feel like some of y'all are going to encounter the kind of people that, like I said, they may have effed up ways of being, and it's always like, oh, well, you know, they like that because of this. Like, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, I don't, for me to be the loving, sweet, and empathetic Pisces I am, I don't subscribe to that ish. Because throughout the history of mankind, throughout the history of the world, throughout the history of us, talk to some people. Some people will tell you some downright stories that'll have your ass somewhere crying in tears when you hear some people's stories. And fucked up shit happen to people in life. People who don't deserve it. That is a part of life. It's a fucked up part of life, but it doesn't give people an excuse to be fucked up people, you know. I have empathy for the abused. I don't have empathy for the abused when they become the abusers. Okay? I am blurry. I don't know what I could do. I keep trying to, like, let me see, like kind of get, like try to get it to focus. Let me see. Sometimes it will when I do this. It's driving me nuts, but the only option is to stop the stream, and I don't want to do that. I think that fixed it. It looks better. Yeah. But for some of us, it is somebody where it's like I said, because it's an inner child thing. It could be something with mommy issues, or it could definitely be a woman, because I have the Empress here. Some of us, I'm speaking directly to us, and we are the Empress, and there's a direct message to some of you feminine energy in particular. Like I said, remain positive, because there is cycles, there's karmic completions that's happening, but you are going to have some achievement after obstacles and success. Make sure that if anytime you get to feeling defeated, that you got to heal that, because anytime you're feeling defeated, that's you feeling unworthy. And make sure that you be in very high vibrational. Some of us, we got inner child wounds that we're healing. Some of us, we have to heal inner child wounds. It could be definitely that. It could be something about mother and children here, for sure. Right? I could be speaking directly to myself. That's like me saying, because my son committed suicide, that now I can go around and be a shitty person to other people, right? Is that fair, that because something hurt me and broke me and fucked me up so badly, does that give me the right to go out here and be shitty and break other people and spread that fucking misery around. That's why when I tell y'all my misery don't love company, that is a fact. Because we all go through shit that make us feel fucked up. You know what I do when I feel fucked up? I go sit my fucked up self in the corner by myself. I don't bother a soul. I tell people all the time, my misery don't love company. I won't even answer my phone. And it's nothing personal against nobody else. My misery don't want any company. I don't want to spread misery to anyone else. But I feel like some of us are going to encounter some miserable people. But look under the 8 of Cups. Some of us are going to have to accept that these people with this defeated attitudes and stuff like that, these people that's hopeless, unmotivated, that's negative, like that they got low self-esteem and it comes from a place of unworthiness. And some of us are going to have to recognize that it's inner child wounds and shit. It's the shit that we can't nurture, that we can't love, that we can't mother our way out of. Some of it is feminine energy like this. It doesn't have to be. Some of us, this is healing our own stuff. But inevitably with Pluto, it's all about letting go. Right? The death cards, endings, resilience, transformation, and power. Okay? Like I said, I could see some of you could be somebody, well, you know they didn't grow up without a mama. Or you know their mama was this. Or, you know, there's an Empress energy here, though. And if I'm not speaking directly to a woman that just got to keep her head up and heal and do what she got to do, and it ain't got to do with nobody else. It could be something dealing with a feminine energy too. So let's get some with this innocence and cat fight, because I do feel like you're going into this week, in any situation you're going into it from a very soft place of innocence, right? Very pure, very loyal, a face of purity, like your heart's in the right place, right? For sure. But I see that tension. It's tension, arguments, karmic interference, and I feel like it's coming from negative efforts. And I do feel like there's definitely an energy where you may have to really protect yourself. As a matter of fact, the bright side, the glasses is looking the other way from the defeatist energy. You might have to completely keep your head turned. For some of y'all, if it's somebody doing the woe is me, you might have to completely turn your head. For sure, you might have to completely look the other way. Hey, Nikki Fontaine. So let me first of all, let me get one on this innocence. See, 2 of Cups. I feel like your heart's in the right place with how you moving this week. For sure. This is a 2 of Cups. The cards literally say magnetic, 2 of Cups, passion, mutual feelings, feeling drawn. But look, here's the disharmony. I told you you're going to cat fight. You're going to cat fight. So I see you. I see you approaching interactions, and like I said, from a place of purity, a place of loyalty, from an innocent place. But see, somebody don't like positivity, hopefulness, and optimism. Somebody don't like that shit. Let me see what this. Let me see. What's wrong with them? I know I'm right when I'm getting ready to clarify a cat fight and then go to disharmony in the chat. Let me see. What's this about? The Ace of Cups. And then illusions and something. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, I got the Empress, the Ace of Cups, the 2 of Cups. What's going on? Listen, I'm laughing because I feel really good because, again, I already told you, you just stay this. You just keep these heart-shaped glasses on. You stay positive, you stay hopeful, and you stay optimistic. And you make sure you're going into the situation, like I said, from a pure place, right? Make sure whatever you doing, whatever you giving to the 2 of Cups, make sure whatever you offering, whatever cup you offering to anybody this week, make sure you're doing it from a pure place, okay? Because I can tell you right now, somebody gonna have you fucked up, or they gonna have a situation fucked up. Someone could definitely be very upset, especially if this Ace of Cups and this Empress is for the little Miss Bright side. Like I said, because I do see the world is the last of the major arcanas, right? Y'all know about the Fool's Journey. The world is the last one, and the story is literally told that the Fool is the first of the first as it goes on this journey and meets all these different people and go through all these life cycles and all that, and the world is the last one before a new one. Now, I do feel like a lot of you got this Ace of Cups coming, but I don't know why I feel like the negative Nancy is the one that's causing the tension, the arguments, and the karmic interference, because I do feel like everything you're approaching from a place of purity and loyalty. It's coming from a pure place. And for some of y'all, there's a new connection here. There's something here about a new connection, but there could be some karmic interference coming from this negative Nancy ass person. Okay, let me see what other decks I want to use. I'm just going to go ahead and clarify it with some tarot. Let me see what I can get. Because I feel like this is why you got to remain positive. Because you are getting this new cycle. You are approaching a karmic completion. And it says achievement after obstacles. So this means that it has not all been easy, right? But you are getting some achievements after having some obstacles. You're going to feel some success and some fulfillment. And remain positive that that's coming. Do not let a defeated motherfucker draw you in, right? Make sure that you didn't heal your unworthiness and put up boundaries against defeated persons too, right? Because I do feel like there could be an energy that doesn't want anyone, and they don't expect nothing better. Don't expect, you see you doing that because that ain't gonna work. Now, you keep your expectations high, your values high, your vibration high. I feel like some of y'all are going to be dealing with energies. Like I said, it's giving inner child wounds. It's giving mother. It's giving not raised properly, right? It's definitely giving somebody who may, so like it could even be somebody who do effed up shit and be like, I can't help it. I was raised that way. I just do that because I was this. Nah, you got sense. You know what I'm saying? I don't play all that. Hey, Amaya, it's just general. It's just collective. I didn't put a sign to it. I feel like you approaching things this week, and it's positive, hopeful, optimistic. This Miss Brightside energy. I feel like you coming into things and you approaching things from a pure, loyal, innocent place. I feel like there's something about you making a connection. I feel like there's an Ace of Cups here, but I do feel like there's gonna be some tension from a defeated ass energy. They need to heal their own. They do that from a place of, they need to heal their own unworthiness. For sure. Wait a minute, you literally just did what? 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 Red man. Okay, give me something for this bright side in the world and this new cycle. This is for you. Remain positive and hopeful, because I do know that there's some karmic completions. I feel the karmic. I feel and I can see karmic cycles ending in my life. Karmic doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but I just see karmic cycles ending in my life. Y'all know that, like I said, a lot of y'all know I'm a mother of 5, and 3 of my children were already adults. And this time last year, all 6 of us lived in a home together, and the year was coming up to a year when I lost my son last year. Coming up to that year, it'll just be me and the 2 teenagers. Like, they'll all be gone. It's just like, it's so weird how I could see the karmic completions happening in my life. And like I said, some of them are very bittersweet. They're things that I always knew was going to happen, and it's just not happening the way I planned. And like I said, God just keep telling me, sit down and shut up. You focus on what you need to focus on. You do what you need to do, and the rest is gonna fall in line the way I want it to, and everything has. Like I said, it just feels weird to feel like I'm not in control. Things are happening that I always wanted to happen, but not the way that I wanted them to happen. I'm in no control over them. Just very weird. Okay. Okay, let me see. Now again, I do feel like we're having, there's new cycles. What's the Knight of Wands about? The Five of Wands. See? The conflict. Yeah, you're gonna be dealing with some energies for sure. Five of Wands, Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, Two of Wands. Why do I feel like there's energies that like, I don't know. Some of this interference, this tension is kind of like it's not on accident. I do feel like there could be an energy that's like feeling some type of way. That's why you got to make sure. For some of y'all, let me tell you something. I don't know who this is going to be for, but you're going to encounter this week. For some of you, you're going to come across a straight asshole. And no matter how they try to create chaos, conflict, or get you mad or angry, or make you feel negative and hopeless, don't fall into it. Oh, you friendly as fuck. You know what? It's always been my experience when people made comments on me being too friendly, it was their own insecurity. Because like you said, the Empress, like, I am a sociable person. I'm not rude. I was raised right. I got manners. I speak to people and stuff like that. But I'm not overly, outwardly the social type. I'm not the person to walk into the room and want everybody to look at me. I don't want all eyes on me. I'm more likely the person to come in the room, sit in the back, peep the scene, pay attention, see what's going on. I'm never the person that want to be center stage. Never. So anytime somebody ever accused me of like wanting attention or being too friendly, I knew that had to come from a place of their own insecurity, because I'm like, are you crazy? Like, I'm the last person. I don't go up to people and I speak, I speak, but I'm not like I said, it's something about something coming from a place of someone else's insecurities. I do feel like you're positive. You remaining positive, hopeful, and optimistic about whatever new cycles is happening. I do feel like with the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Swords, I feel like there are energies that are purposely, I feel like there's energies that don't see some shit for themselves, and maybe they're not so happy to see you positive. Make sure you stay positive. I don't give a fuck what nobody saying and doing this week. Don't never let them take the smile off your face. Even if the shit they saying getting under your skin or pissing you off, don't take the smile off your face, because I feel like there could be an energy purposely wanting to take your positivity, your hopefulness, and your optimism about the future because they feel effed up. Give me one more. I don't like that. I really don't. Look, the Nine of Pentacles. But this is what you got to be. Single, solid. You got to be comfortable with who you are and what you're doing and what you got going. You got to be comfortable and positive and optimistic about your individual stability. This is, I know I'll be okay. Yes, that's what the fuck it is. Look at the devil. See, this is what somebody wants to see. Look, it would have. I got aggravated. Where is damn? Let me take a damn shot. I don't know what this is about, but I'm telling y'all right now what I'm picking up on. If this is you, this is what you're going to end up having to be in the near future. I feel like this is this week. I feel like you're going to have to be like, no matter what's going on, I'm positive about my future, right? Right? Because the Nine of Pentacles, this is, you don't have to necessarily be single, but this is what you see. She's tending to her garden. She got everything she needs in her garden, with, without, or despite. This don't mean she's single, but this means that individually, I'm going to be okay. I'm positive that I'm going to be okay, and it's all going to work out for me. I'm positive that whatever new cycles are coming in, they good. See, because I feel like there's look. Oh my God, and under the devil is the motherfucking Ace of Cups. Okay, what y'all got going on here? Oh, y'all is really trying to make y'all trying to get to a sister. Y'all trying to get to a sister. And I'm going to tell you something, too. For some of y'all, if this is about somebody you was in a relationship with, I don't even want to, in the words of my son, I ain't going to even hold you. This old miserable person, if this is something about a relationship person, this old miserable person, If this is definitely, if this is, again, because I feel like this, if this is a relationship, and this don't always have to be about relationship, but if this is about relationship, this is definitely somebody who want to pull you back into their, like I said, you're encountering the exact opposite of what we're advised to do. I asked for a message for us. I got us for us to remain bright side. I said what we encounter with, we coming across defeated ass energy, right? Could definitely be somebody like for some of you, like it definitely, if you in the energy where you looking for something new, it could definitely be somebody not wanting to make you feel so positive and hopeful you're gonna find somebody new, right? This could definitely be somebody, right? Come on back, right? You might as well come on back, right? Right? You might as well come on back. Look, King of Wands, the Emperor, yeah. For some of y'all, you might as well come on back, right? And it could literally be somebody who like I said, I do feel like it could be somebody who calls intention and intention. I do got to tell you something too. For others of y'all, it could be somebody who trying to pull you into some negative ass shit because they see this Ace of Cups. They see this Ace of Cups. They see you getting this Ace of Cups, right? I got to be honest. For some of you, this is somebody wanting to do this because the Ace of Cups is already clearly being offered to you, right? For sure. You got a King of Wands, an Emperor out of here, Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands here. For some of you, it could be someone being this way negative, right? That's why you got to just remain fucking positive. Like, well, no matter what happens, I'm positive I'm going to be okay, right? Because this could also be somebody wanting to pull you into some negative BS because you got an Ace of Cups coming. We already got an Ace of Wands. I told you, some of you, I do feel like there's something about a new connection. I see you coming into a new connection from a very pure, loyal place. New connection. But I see interference. Owned it. Let me go ahead. I don't like that devil. I don't like that devil. So let's get someone on defeating and self-worth. For some of you could definitely be coming from someone who does not want you. For some of you, there's an energy of someone who does not want you to feel. They don't want you to heal unworthiness. They don't want you to feel high vibrational. It could be definitely coming from an energy that wants you to feel defeated and unworthy, right? But I feel like it could be coming from a place because this is how this person really feels about themselves, right? But I also feel like you're coming across a negative ass energy here. And again, I don't subscribe to hurt people, but it's kind of like one of those things, like somebody feel hopeless and unmotivated because they need to heal their own self-worth. But this could also be the kind of person that go around and make other people feel unworthy because they themselves, right? Death, Scorpio energy, and the Magician. Two of them flipped out. Wow. First of all, don't let anyone make you think. don't let anyone make you feel defeated. Don't let anyone make you feel like something can't change. Don't let anyone make you feel like you can't manifest something. That's first of all. Don't let nobody trick you into thinking that something is over for you. There could also be, again, I also get that energy where, again, someone could definitely be, remember I said something about like, with such and such, ever since someone's mom's died and stuff like that. It could be someone that got that kind of energy. And, okay, so someone could be very negative and they could blame that energy on a death. They could be very manipulative and blame some very negative, toxic shit that they do due to the death of someone. And I already told y'all, like I said, I don't subscribe to that, right? That type of shit gets under my skin. No, that is not a motherfucking license to be an awful person, right? It's just not. If you feel that fucking awful behind a death, you go get help, or you go sit your ass alone somewhere in the corner. You don't go around and spread misery and make other people miserable because you feel like something affect, like because you're broken. That's bullshit. I digress. But there's also big changes happening here, though, with Death and the Magician. It's a Knight of Cups. Listen, there could definitely be someone that is being very negative because of transitions and changes that's happening for you. There could be someone that's being very negative because you could be manifesting. There could be changes. Again, because I have the world, I have death. I feel like, so for some of you, there's things that's changing and transforming for you. And that's why you got to remain positive, because this is stability, individual success that's happening for you. And you could definitely have someone jealous, or like, again, somebody jealous, or someone just, like I said, negative as hell. And it could be because of the changes that's happening for you. It could be because of some transitional shit that's happening for you, what you manifesting. It could also be someone feeling some type of way about love and adoration and support that's happening towards you. I definitely get some of y'all, be careful, because you could be dealing with the type of person that try to plant seeds of insecurity in your head. Definitely some of you dealing with the type of person that could try to make you feel insecure about yourself. Let me get some for this inner child and the Empress here. I do feel like some of y'all it is something about y'all connecting here, the Seven of Pentacles, with someone. Temperance. Yeah, some of y'all definitely listen. Some of y'all I don't know who y'all might need to remember this about, but some of y'all are definitely dealing with some people who've been, like I said, I don't know, effed up childhood, been effed up since childhood, wasn't raised right. Some of y'all just remain patient. Temperance, because I do feel like something is coming in divine timing with this Seven of Pentacles. There is something that's getting ready to grow. There's a seed that's getting ready to grow. Be patient, Temperance. Getting babies, too. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Getting babies. Some people giving birth. Hey, Natasha. So let me see what this innocence and this Two of Cups is about. There's definitely something here about children, mother and children. I do see some new connections coming in. Some new connections coming in. I see that. Give me some for this. What's this about? That flip right at Four of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. What's happening? Oh, I see y'all, Pisces. Some of y'all may be dealing with a real selfish type of energy. I don't know. I'm getting like, I don't know why I'm hearing like temper tantrum, selfish child energy. I don't know where this shit is coming from. I'm getting something about children too. A lot about children. I also feel like for some of y'all, it is somebody who I don't know, are they trying to hold on to you? Like, I don't know, because I feel like there could be a little energy lingering and lurking, like this little defeated. We talked about this energy, but I feel like there could definitely be that energy. Could maybe that's why this is, because I'm going to clarify what the tension, the arguments, the karma, and if it was the tension about. It feels like a little negative energy still may want to hold on to you. And I also feel like for some of y'all, it may be a thing where that, like, where there's that kind of energy, this pessimistic energy that wants to kind of keep you in some pessimistic energy with them, because it feels like something is being offered to you, like there's new opportunities coming in. I feel like there's an awareness that there's some new things coming in. Like here's the Ace of Cups, right? I got the Empress here. I got the Nine of Pentacles, which is the minor to the Empress. I got you being positive, but I feel like the tension is coming from energies that would rather keep you in some sort of negative, defeatist ass attitude. It could definitely be energies that is like egging at you because the transformations that are happening for you, because of whatever you're manifesting, right? It's like insecure ass energies that want to. I don't like it. Let me just say that. Let me go on here, clarify this cat fight and this Ace of Water. Because I feel like the Ace of Cups is yours. I feel like there's energies that's causing tension. The Four of Wands. See, it just feels like this is energies that's causing problems in under the tent, right? Queen of Swords. Six of Swords. See, it's something about the way you move, and I feel like the Queen of Swords with the Six of Swords is like at the end of the day you being very and masculine or feminine. The Queen of Swords is just the energy of making very head over heart decisions, right? It's about moving away, moving on from something. I do feel like somebody could be doing, like, again, it just feel like somebody could definitely be just trying to point blank period stop, like it's almost like one of the things what they say, what God got planned for you can't nobody take. And it feels like something is coming in very good for you. That's why you got to remain positive, because it's yours, right? And that's why you have to like, no matter what somebody's saying or doing, you got to be in the mindset I'm positive, I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic, like like I know that I got me, right? Whatever karmic cycles is happening, because you are fine. I do feel like there's something here about new connections. There are some transitions that's happening, and you could be dealing with negative ass people because they don't appreciate some transformations that's happening and some manifestations that's happening for you. And it could have everything to do with somebody with their own inner child, with their own fucking insecurities, masculine, feminine. I tell you this, I have all feminine energy down here. With the Magician, you don't know, but I had the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, she, and it's the Queen of Swords under here. So it could be definitely something dealing with a feminine energy here. I could be talking to a feminine energy directly. But I feel like somebody want to create illusions and tensions, because I feel like this Ace of Water here is yours. And see, here's higher self. Here you go, blowing that shit off. That's activation. This is you having to be the bigger person and rising above it, like being above that shit. Because this is, I definitely feel like this is somebody that's purposely adding confusion. Not seeing clearly, escapism, addictions, fantasy, codependency. You got to rise above it. Higher self, activate. Because there's something about action here with you. And listen, there's something here, yeah. A lot of you be on the lookout. Because there's a new connection here. It's coming off as new. That's why it's coming off as pure, innocent. It's like magnetic. It's the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups. It is the Emperor, the Twin Flame, Ace of Pentacles. There's some new connections coming in here. Sure is. Yep. There's new connections coming in. But please know, as new connections coming in, old ones are going to be showing the fuck up and showing the fuck out. Okay? Old kind of negative ones. So make sure that you remain positive. Make sure that you look on the bright side. No matter how shit ain't going the way you planned, make sure that you looking around and you can see the bright side and everything in it. Okay? Remain positive. Remain hopeful. Remain optimistic, because you're the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be good without. You're going to be straight regardless. This is why you got to stay this way. Because you're going to run right into some defeated MFers. And that's their problem and not yours. Okay? Don't let their defeatist problems become yours. I guess that's the biggest lesson I'm saying here. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to turn it in. Then I'm going to get up in the morning, work on some privates. I'll get a Pisces read up tomorrow. I'll get a collective read up. If nothing goes crazy, but who knows tomorrow. I definitely still intend to try to do Q&A very soon. I always intend to do it, but again, y'all, I'm learning to go with the flow, because every time I tell God my plans, I get a big ass ha 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 ha. So, and And like I said, things aren't going badly. It's not like anything bad is happening. It's just there's so many changes happening. And again, the way they're happening. There are changes that I asked God for, but they're not happening due to actions that I thought I was going to take to make them happen. I'm like kind of having to adjust to what's happening versus me being the one controlling. It's divine time, and I'm realizing that there's greater forces at play. I have to release control and just accept that things are working all out for my highest good, right? Right. I hope y'all, I hope that made sense, and I hope y'all try to remember that same thing. I will see you guys in the morning. I thank all of y'all for kicking it with me. I thank y'all for listening to me. Please make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way out. If y'all ever interested in booking me for private readings, I definitely offer them. My email address is for theloveofwatertarot@gmail.com. Please email me. I will be working on private reads in the morning. I'll get some collective reads out as well. You guys stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay high vibing, and stay safe. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, Soul Tribe.